Gets fine now, there's blood on the screen. It trips me, you know, no. You can't hide it now. Cuisines a fly that won't stone. Yes, an insect that grows. Violent its existence through the power of the night. can open up your mind. It's something you should do all the time. Keep exploring, seek and find. You know you might surprise yourself. Talk without the tape to hold the doubts that should embrace your home. The calm and chaos of your soul. You know you might surprise yourself. Something that can't be found, and learn to walk again somehow. You know you might surprise yourself. The times that train has fooled me too, and tears me from a place I know. It helps me to surprise myself. You know you can surprise yourself. So let go and surprise yourself. Waiting at the door to find you're up to no good. You don't have to like it. Knocks again, won't leave, though you wish it would. You don't have to like it. It's a reminder of a subliminal thing. You don't have to like it. You've been acquainted before, so don't pretend to forget. This isn't any different.
Well, they can wrap it up, this division title, with some time in hand by winning this game today. It's been a brilliant showing in this wonderful season for them.
Yeah, really strong, and as always, you want to get things sorted sooner rather than later, because you just don't want to risk any slip-ups, but I can't see that with this team.
Douglas. Strong challenge. Shots on here. He's blocked the shot well. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Here's a chance to attack. The referee's got to manage this match, and giving the foul, I think, is quite a good thing to do. Defender to it first. Terrific stop. New. Nice interplay between the two of them. Could be dangerous. Now Liu. Doing well to keep the ball. Flag went up straight away, referee blew offside. Rivas. Douglas. Appleton. Rivas into the attacking third. And that's offside. Referee has stopped the play as soon as the flag went up. Schneider. Here's Van Persie. Now Liu. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Moving the opposition around with their play, these two players. And here comes the counter-attack. And shoots! And they put away the first goal of the game. Goalkeeper came off his line, really challenging the attacker to do that, but he's done it.
That is one of the hardest skills out on the pitch, to be able to get the weight of chip just perfect.
One back very quickly. Douglas. Gets his foot in there. The defenders managed to get in the way there. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. They've coped with it well defensively. We've got a corner now. Schneider. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. And the cross is in. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. That's a wasted. He's got his shot off now. Oh, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Good challenge here. Sanya. To Johnson. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. And Johnson. Nothing wrong with that tackle. fact, it was a terrific effort. It's Drogba. Now who? Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done... And he could get away here. Shots on here. Well, that's worrying. That could be a muscle injury. The task not completed, really. Van Persie! What a fine save! Goalkeeper given an easy ride in that particular save, anyway. Good forward play from them. Van Persie! That's a good block. Rivas. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Strong challenge. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Crosses in. Well, crossing is a skill, and that's not a very good example of it. They've spoilt the promise of that attack. Well, he's got his fist to it. Could be a yellow card here for that foul. The opposition read the back heel. The ref blows for the free kick. Three minutes, that's what's going to be played for added time. That's a great interception. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Now Liu. Attacking now. And shoots! He's the goalkeeper with a textbook save. So here we go for the second half. Rivas. Liu. Tremendous understanding from these players. And the cross coming in. And now the shot! And it's in for the goal! Well, what a shame for this team that have carried it all before them this season until today. A bad day at the office, it seems, where the scoreline now suggesting that they're not going to clinch the title today.
No, and they'll hope it's just a blip on the way to becoming champions. I think it probably will be, but it's been a far from ideal performance out here.
Well, you get a lot of satisfaction as a goal-scoring forward for knocking one in from that distance. You know you're in the right place.
Yeah, and this striker has got the nose for it. He's got the instinct, and it looks a simple one, but you have to be there.
Ramsey. And he bangs it away. Headed down to a teammate. Well, that is a free kick. And they've got a chance to really make the most of that decision. Well, whistle's gone. Free kick. He now has a yellow card. He's an important player, of course, with the goals he scores. And they won't want to lose him if he makes another disciplinary mistake.
No, I mean, he's normally their go-to man when they need a goal. So he's on a bit of a tightrope.
He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Sanchez. Now who? Well, they're in a good position here. They cope with it well defensively. Corner to come now. And he's up for the header. Oh, great work by the keeper. It was an easy save. Little headed pass then, and a shrewd one. It's looking good, this move. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Referee's done extremely well to judge it like that. He can play the advantage. In comes the challenge. Quick into the tackle, and the result is going to be a throw. Good anticipation by the opposing player there to read the direction of the throw. To Johnson. And it's going to be a throw here. Sanchez. On the attack here. Defensive block there. No cross coming in. Here's Niamata. There's the ball in. Well, that's not even close. And he keeps possession with that header. Ramsey. Douglas. El Fakiri. 20 minutes now remaining. Now who? Into the attacking third. Good through pass. The shot's on! Oh, well, credit for the effort, the intention, but the technique was poor. Well, that's blatant offside, I'm afraid.
Oh, he's just gone miles early. His manager on the sideline won't be too happy with that.
He's coming forward with some danger. Van Persie hit the bar and got in. Well, in it goes, via the underside of the bar, always looks special.
Well, maybe a little bit of luck there, but he's hit it hard and true and got his reward.
Off we go again, 2-1. El Fakiri. It's Drogba. It's lovely to watch the ball being passed with this sort of level of play, Alan.
It's the understanding, the technique, the movement, the weight of pass that's been so pleasing on the eye.
Playing at home, I think they feel that they can work the offside trap today.
Yeah, it's a system I think they're comfortable with, Martin.
Time is ticking away here, and they haven't got too much of it left to deal in. The fans, though, racking up the atmosphere.
Yeah, just important now that they don't launch long balls forward, that they keep their patience and try and fashion an opening.
Building steadily here, keeping possession. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. The pass not completed, really. Isn't football strange? Because this is a team that's been so good in all its matches, really, and dropped the standards today, and now they're going to have to wait. It's almost as if they thought that they got their medals, really. Well, they're going to have to wait to confirm that to another game.
Yeah, you said it, they've dropped the standards, and for the manager, that will hit home hard, I think. He'll maybe get stuck into them at the end of the game.
So let's have a look at the possession stats on the screen now. There they are.
Yeah, very close. I think we could probably tell that without even looking at the figures. Not much to split these two sides.
Here's a chance to attack. Strong challenge. Appleton. Well, there's going to be 3 minutes added on.
There will be a minimum of
Douglas.
3 minutes added to.
Well read, timely defending. That's...
Take it back to Saturday. I was in a hole, laying out in the pouring rain, on and on and on. Oh no, I could take the sky away, put it in a payphone, calling out all my mistakes. 'Cause don't stop making it happen. 'Cause you're the only one for don't stop making it happen. 'Cause you're the only one for don't stop making it happen. I can't take it no more. Don't stop making it happen. 'Cause you're the only one for. You're the one who got away, and I just can't let go. How my mind keeps playing games, dropping in before I drop out. Something about that we made, put it in a payphone, called you up, just had to say, yeah, no, yeah, no. Don't stop making it happen. 'Cause you're the only one for don't stop making it happen. 'Cause you're the only one for don't stop making it happen. I can't take it no more. Don't stop making it happen. 'Cause you're the only one for. All the boys come follow me from NYC, and all the girls on the internet in your private jet. Yeah, yeah. All the boys come follow me from NYC, and all the girls on the internet. Yeah, yeah. Don't stop making it happen. 'Cause you're the only one for don't stop making it happen. 'Cause you're the only one for don't stop making it happen.
The ball is rolling to start the first half. Liu. Ramsey. Sanya. Attacking well here. Ramsey. Now they can go forward, having won the ball. Now you. Morsi. Ramsey. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Comes in with a tackle. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Attacking now. That would be a throw. Ishito. It's good work between these two. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Now you. Player slid in at him. Somehow he got out of the way. Bit of pressure on the player, that's why it's gone out. Ishito. You. And they're still going backwards all the way to the goalkeeper. And Johnson. Manchester have possession. Good defending. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Here's High. Yu. Kwan. Seto.
He's one of the best, Martin, at just shifting across, reading the pass.
Schneider. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. This might be dangerous from the corner. And it's a header. Possession given away once more. And it'll go into the middle now. Out of play for a throw. Spaced across the ball now. Well, he's got away from him. Decision is a throw. It was a fair tackle. Utaka. Now Kwan. Yu. And it's going to be a throw here. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. There's some potential in this move. Morsi. And that will be a goal kick. Sanya. Just working away to try and find an opening. Well, it's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. In comes the challenge. He's got his shot off now. We're dealing in fine margins here, and that was the finest of margins. The scores are still level, though. Well, they're in there challenging each other. Here's High. Little piece of interplay between the two. Ishito. It'll be a throw. Poor throw, straight to the opposition. And the assistant signals for the throw. And it's gone out for a throw. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. On to the attack now. Quick into the tackle, and the result is going to be a throw. Seto. Morsi. Through pass. Very clearly offside. It's an easy decision.
Yeah, and it's not as if there was a scoring opportunity, really. So you can't explain it away by him being a bit overexcited.
A minimum of 3 minutes.
3 minutes to be added on. It's looking good, this move. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. It's Yim. Sanya. And there is... Here we go in the second half, hoping and indeed expecting a bit better fare than the first half provided.
Yeah, both managers got a bit of work to do just to G them up. Need a bit of urgency in the legs.
Now you. There's good progress with this attack. This could be a chance. Then in the shot go! Well, they've got a corner out of that. A bit lucky, it was deflected. Have we got a situation here, Alan, where the home team are happy with the draw, The away fans getting a bit restless now, aren't they? They think there's a bit of time wasting going on here.
Well, I think they had a better team on paper at least. It hasn't quite worked out that way in this match, but still time for them if they do get enough time from the ref.
Here's Van Persie. Could be dangerous. To take the lead. What a good way to score. Great moment for the football club because they are closing in on the title that they look like securing, really, from the way the season started for them. They've been the real team in this division. They'll be champions of it if it stays like this.
Yeah, they played like champions today, and I think they are going to finish up as champions and possibly at the end of this match.
Excellent interception. You. He's coming forward with some danger. Gets his foot in there. Unmarked now, he's lost his marker. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. To Johnson. That looked dangerous until he made the interception. Ishito. And the pass not completed, really. In comes the challenge. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Ramos. Here's Ishito. Here's High. Morsi. He went in well. Trying to... The break is definitely on. That passing. Goodness me, it's hit the post. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. That passing. He's cleaned up here, hasn't he, with that clearance. Picked off that pass, and now he's got the ball and a chance to create something. Ramos. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Good reading of the by anticipating the pass. And this is Utaka. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Here's Van Persie. Sanya. It'll be a throw. High. Ramos. This referee's got a good perception of when and when not to play the advantage. He's chosen to play it here. That will be a free kick. Johnson. Came in with a challenge. Into the attacking third. To Kwok. And they're still going backwards all the way to the goalkeeper. Well, the atmosphere's improving now. Now the home team need to improve. They're still in with a shout.
Yeah, time is running out. It's now or never. I think they've got to lift the game.
It's going to be a tense finale here. As these minutes pass, they're getting closer and closer to clinching the title, and not to have to fall back on the remaining games on the fixture list. But it could still be snatched away from on this particular day.
Yeah, you can't blame them for being a little nervous down there. Nobody wants to make a mistake. And there's been few signs of that happening, to be fair, and I think they're going to do it.
will be their throw. Ishito. And he bangs it away. Throw in here. Suarez, supporting player alongside. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, there's just a risk that they might get caught out.
Well, he's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception, made it look easy, actually.
Schneider. Looking to play his teammate through. Sanya. Schneider. Ramsey.
Fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum
Suarez.
of 3 minutes.
Now you. It was good play until they got that challenge in.
And that's the end of the match at 1-0. It's always a challenge when you move up a division, but this team were very strong in the previous division to get not just promotion, but to lift that division title as well.
Didn't they play some lovely football on the way to achieving that goal, and a real togetherness within the squad, plenty of leaders as well, which is always important.
It's gone out for a throw-in. On the attack here. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Here's Numata.
A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength.
That's a wasted throw. He's given it straight to the opposition.
Schneider. Well, this attack...
Shots on here. Saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
Corner now. Well, it will be a throw-in.
Here's Lee. Seto.
Endo. Could be dangerous. And here comes the counter-attack. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Ramsey. The shot's on! Knocked it away. Great piece of defending. That throw has literally tossed possession away. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Now they've thrown the ball away there, literally to the opposition. Endo. Good defending. Now Johnson. Sanya. Didn't want it to stop, did they? And the referee's got the sympathy of this match, I think. He understands it. They're playing on. Crosses in. He's better usually at crossing than that. It was a defender who got there first quite easily, actually. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. The referee has awarded this free kick. Well, that looked dangerous until he made the interception. Just taking the heat out of the moment, the ball back to the goalkeeper. Suarez. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. He's taken on his man and beaten him. Ramsey. Here's Ishito, attacking now. Sanya. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Schneider. And Johnson. In quickly. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. It's gone out for a throw. And King. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. It was good play until they got that challenge in. Came in with a challenge. And that's a foul, and they'll get a free kick for that. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Sanya. Doing well to keep the ball. And Johnson. And now the shot! He's got to play it back to the goalkeeper. And King. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Gets his foot in there. Throw to come up now after the ball's gone out. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Attacking well here. Well, it's out for a corner. And he's in there with a header. Got it well over the bar.
Yeah, he really did climb, but couldn't quite time it right.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. That's a good challenge. He's got that well out of harm's way. Douglas just working away to try and find an opening. Cross coming in now. Here's the shot. Oh, well saved. Well, here's a chance to get their noses in front from the corner. Well, they're in a good position here. Well, there's going to be 3 minutes added on. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Here's Van Persie. In with a chance.
Well, there's a goal on the cards. A better team at this stage of the match. And you wonder whether they would make that domination count. Well, they've done with this goal. Thoroughly deserved. They lead.
Made the most of the last few seconds of this half.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the dynamics of it.
And this is the start of the second half. Now Setter. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon.
He can afford to give those defenders a yard or two, you know, because he's quicker than them.
Could be dangerous. The defender's done very well there to stop the cross. Right in the corner there, but that will be a throw. Suarez. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Schneider.
Oh, his teammates will thank him for that.
Just taking the heat out of the moment, the ball back to the goalkeeper. It's Yim, attacking now. And it's gone out for a throw. Endo. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. And shoots! Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes. Half an hour to go. It's gone out for a throw. Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. The goal is there for the taking. Yes, a goal! And they're level. Goalkeeper nowhere to be seen.
No, he just seemed to lose his bearings completely, Martin. A really odd one for him.
So away we go at 1-1. Good position. They've worked this attack very well. into quite a dangerous position now. I love to see that, the referee playing the advantage. Has to score here. Now they have the advantage. Well, the goalkeeper was absolutely stranded and left the goal gaping.
Well, it was an easy goal in the end, and the kind that you wouldn't expect to get at this level.
And we restart the game 2-1.
And it will be a free kick here.
No nonsense defending from him.
And that will be a corner. The referee has given a corner here.
Ramsey in quickly. Here's a chance to attack. Here's Ishito. Endo. Disappointed with that touch. Could make a chance with this tackle. The shot's on. That was the opening that they've been working so hard to get back on level terms.
And you're right, Martin, they have worked extremely hard. Just let down at the death there. What a miss.
Now Johnson. Tackle here. There'll be a throw now after the tackle. That's a wasted throw. He's given it straight to the opposition. That's cut out. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Good challenge. That's a very good tackle, but it's led to a corner. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Good passing, shrewd passing, accurate passing. That's the way he earns his living. Good reading of the play by the defender.
And it will be their throw.
Here's Ishito. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Now Setter. 10 minutes left of regular time. It'll be a throw. Endo. It was an interesting pass, wasn't it? But it didn't get through. Into the attacking third. Endo. Douglas. Keep an eye on the watch, because we haven't got that long to go. And the team know that. They can't get too desperate, though. They need to keep some sort of poise about their play.
Yeah, they've got to keep the shape. I mean, it's not time to further centre-half and the goalkeeper forward yet, but we're approaching that moment.
And King. And in he goes with the tackle. Now Yin. It's looking good, this move. Lost his marker cleverly. To get the equaliser. So close. Well, they thought they were done for, but now they've equalised.
Well, I think the opposition switched off, but the goal scorer didn't, did he? Right on his toes.
Just look at this again. It is the equaliser. They have managed it in the dying moments.
You almost think that the team that was in the lead thought they'd won this match, but they've been made to pay for that.
The board shows 3 added minutes. Sanya. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
Makes the challenge here. Endo. Well, they're breaking, and there's a chance here to win the game.
And here's the header.
And they put it in! They'll win it now, surely.
Well, there's good competition with goalkeeping in this team, and I think he might just be going down the pecking order after this.
Well, we know the life of a keeper, you make a mistake and invariably it comes back to haunt you, and that was a big mistake.
That's it, the final score, 3-2, the final whistle has gone.
Worst way to start the season, whatever kind of defeat it is. You want to have a point or three in the bag, but they've got none.
No, and they didn't look great from the off, really, Martin. I think they started slowly and it was hard to pick up from there.
Do you need from me? What should I expect? What do you see in me? What do I see in you? Have you been doing?
What's this game going to bring us? We'll find out very shortly now, won't we? Because the game is underway. On to the attack now. Suarez.
Oh, good through ball.
Very well done with the inside of the head as well as the outside. Good pass.
He went in well.
Rainey.
And it's a shot now! And the goalkeeper got across to it.
Here's a chance to attack.
It's good play until they got that challenge in.
Ruiz.
And that's good support as they build this attack.
There's the ball in. Defender to it first. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Given the ball away.
Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against.
Well, that was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside.
Easy decision, free kick.
got his shot off now.
And that will be a goal kick. That's gone out for a throw-in. Kwok. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. It's nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. Ruiz. Excellent interception. Ramsey. Could be dangerous. Well, you say one thing and it often turns out the other way. That's life in the commentating business. To Johnson. Lewandowski. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Son Heung. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Good defending. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Just working away to try and find an opening. Well, the flag's up. He's frustrated because he is caught offside. Maybe he made his run a bit too soon.
An easy one for the linesman. He was a good couple of yards.
On the attack here. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Lewandowski. Shots on here. The shot gets blocked. Attacking now. Here the challenge is a good one. Son. Lewandowski. Trying to keep the ball. Not anymore. Nagai. Son. And here's the shot. He tried his luck, but his luck was out. Now Mattis. Nagai. Lewandowski gets his foot in there. That's a good spot by the defender. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. And it's going to be his throw here. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Really strong play in the tackle. Shots on! He's kept it out. On the front foot now, they've got the corner, hoping for the goal that will put them in the lead. Here comes the cross. Lewandowski! Defender to it first. And shoots! And the goalkeeper got across to it. Referee's given a corner. Ramsey. Good forward play from them. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Well, that is...
And the referee has blown, and the second half is now in progress. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. There's some potential.
The shot's on! It could have put them in front, it would have put them in front.
They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Son. On to the attack now. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. To Johnson. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Decision is a throw. It was a fair tackle. Suarez. And they cut it out. Ramsey. Lewandowski. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Ruiz. In quickly. Well, that's a dreadful error. Lewandowski. Crosses in. Well, the cross looked good, but it didn't turn out that way. Suarez. He's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception, made it look easy, actually. Lewandowski. It's looking good, this move. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Lewandowski. Matisse. Got the tackle in. Possession changes feet. Suarez. That's a great interception. Here's Van Persie. Into the attacking third. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. They cope with it well defensively. That looked dangerous until he made the interception. It was good play until they got that challenge in. Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
He's not moving like he normally does, is he? And that's because he went over on his ankle. But he is carrying on, so signs are he should be OK.
Jeff, thank you very much. Sanya. That's a serious situation, and on he goes. And here's the header. Again, a chance maybe to get their noses in front. Didn't quite happen. We're watching a very evenly contested game here. Neither side being able to dominate the ball.
No, I mean, they've both got really good ball players, people that can keep hold of the football, and we have seen that today.
Suarez. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Challenges for the ball. Nagai. Matisse. Nekuna. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Schneider. Suarez.
Look how quick he reacted.
And back it goes to the keeper. in strongly. Van Persie.
Oh, he scored! And he could well have won the game for them. Great moment. It is a decisive moment in the match, you feel sure.
He won't have scored too many better than that. He certainly won't have hit too many harder than he did there.
Had to wait a while to get the first goal of the game. We sensed it was coming. It's finally arrived. Well, there's a big support here for them, and those supporters want to see just a little bit more in the time that remains.
Well, there's always pressure on you when you're playing in front of a big crowd, your own fans, and the players have shown a few nerves out there today. They've got to lose those.
And 5 minutes remaining.
Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to, and came up with the pass as well. Excellent.
On the attack here.
Nice bit of footwork from the attacker, and it was made too easy for him. Poor defending that.
Lewandowski. Schneider.
How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball?
Nagai saw the pass coming and got there first.
It's good to know how much longer there is. This one.
Well, it was a foul and he's given the free kick.
Did you see anything cynical in that, Alan?
Well, I think so. The referee doesn't need to make a mountain out of this molehill, but it is a foul.
Here's High. Good through pass. And here's the shot.
They're still just one goal down, and it's really down to the goalkeeper that's the situation. What a great win they had last time out. Now they'll want to use that great word momentum and get another one today.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the next game can't come quickly enough when you've played as they did last time out. I expect a quick start here.
El Fakiri. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Nishimura. And in he goes with the tackle. Here's Van Persie. Nishimura. Sanya. Johnson. He's coming forward.
And now the shot!
He's blocked that well. And the cross coming in. He could do a better cross than that, I think. And it was easy.
And shoots! At full extension, the goalkeeper. And heads it towards goal.
That move nipped in the bud by the raising of the flag from the assistant.
To me, like the timing of the pass and the run was spot on, but with closer inspection, no, he was off.
Attacking well here. Yang trying to find an opening, not panicking.
He's got his shot off now.
Here's Van Persie.
The shot's on. Saw the goal and went for it. Well, he's put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance, it's come to him so early in the game, but I have to say, he reacted perfectly. Really sharp right from the off, and they've taken the lead here.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Didn't want the referee to blow his whistle, and he hasn't.
So often you see it, it's a bad tackle and he blows straight away, but the advantage is played.
Now Johnson. Ramsey onto the attack now.
Shot's on. Terrific stop.
That'll be a corner. And that'll be a throw. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now.
Oh, he showed great anticipation there.
Sanya. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Shots on here. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Referee doing everything possible to keep this game flowing. And Nishimura spotted that well and intercepted.
And here's the shot.
Let off for the defending team. It's over the bar. Well, they're in a good position here. Good defending. In quickly. Not quite sure what he had in mind there. He just lost his bearings. Suarez out of play for a throw. Into the attacking third. Van Persie.
Well, he's got his fist to it.
A timely challenge. Couldn't keep it in play. It's gone out for a throw. Suarez. Ramsey. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Now Liu. There's good progress with this attack.
And now the shot. He's blocked the shot well.
in strongly. Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. Could be dangerous. That passing, and the goalkeeper got across to it. Well, here's a chance to show how good they are at corners and maybe increase their advantage. That passing,
Fine save he's made there.
and he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Liu. Now Seto. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. It's looking good, this move. Cross coming in now. Stopping the cross, important job for the defender. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Suarez. To Johnson. Made the challenge well. Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes.
Of 3 minutes.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. It's a good ball. That passing. Definitely haven't cleared the danger yet. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. That's hot.
Let me tell you about a little situation. It's been testing my patience, man. She was keeping me up all night. 'Cause you only get so far reading faces. We were off to the races, and I thought to myself, hold tight. You see, there was just this one complication. She was already taken in what was so wrong.
Well, this is the second half now, and it's underway. Attacking well here. That's gone out for a goal kick. Good strong tackle.
He's one of the best, Martin, at just shifting across, reading the pass.
On the attack here, able to make a good interception. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. And it's out of play. Now Seto. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. You can see the deflection there. Corner. Let's see what the ref's going to do. Easy decision for this referee, and there's going to be no leniency here. It's got to be a card, a yellow one.
Yeah, he reached for that back pocket straight away, and out it came.
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. That's not a good cross at all, and easy to defend. Gets his foot in there. Quick change of possession here. And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Attacking now. Gone for the through pass. They've coped with it well defensively. That's cleared out of play, it'll be a corner. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. No wish there to try and deceive the referee. All credit to the player. Now Liu. Yang. Ramsey. Well, they're in a good position here. He's got his shot off now. Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. There he was, and very, very coolly taken.
Talk about passing the ball into the net. Well, there is a prime example.
Restarting at 2-0. Into the attacking third. Crisp defending there. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. Liu. Good try with that back heel. It's looking good, this move. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. It's tough for the defenders. They keep conceding these corners. Well, here we can see the corner count so far. And he's headed it goalwards. In front and still on the front foot. Excellent control in a tight area. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. To Kwok. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Suarez. That wasn't a good tackle, but they've still got the ball, and the referee lets the game go on. Defender to it first. To Kwok. Good defending. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. It was good play until they got that challenge in. There's good progress with this attack. Van Persie, credit for taking on the shot.
Well, what a good chance that was for him. By his standards, that's a glaring miss.
Al-Habsi. It's a very good interception. Good challenge. Here's Van Persie. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. And Nishimura. And the board shows 3 added minutes.
Minimum of 3 minutes added time.
Well, he's a fit lad, but he looks more fatigued than fit at the moment. Well, the referee's given the free kick. The game's not over yet. It's yellow from the ref.
Oh, without question.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation.
And there.
Standing in the cold and the frozen wind, I'm leaving you behind, but it's not the end. No, no, no. Walking on a plane as I hold my breath, it's gonna be weeks till I breathe again. No, no, no. I know that you hate it, and I hate it just as much as you. But if you can brave it, I can brave it all for you. Call me anytime you can see the lightning. Don't you be alone, you can always find me. We got a wild love, raging, raging. Lost among a million changing faces. Every day our hearts keep trading places. We got a wild love, raging, raging. Checking into hotel loneliness, it's not what I've been used to, I confess. I wake up 3 times a night. Talking to a stranger is nothing new. She knows how to smile but not like you, so I wait for you all night. I know that you hate it, and I hate it just as much as you. But if you can brave it, I can brave it all for you. Call me anytime you can see the lightning. Don't you feel alone, you can always find me. We got a wild love, raging, raging. Lost among a million changing faces. Every day our hearts keep trading places. We got a wild love, raging, raging. Call me anytime you can see the lightning. Don't you be alone, you can always find me. We got a wild love, raging, raging. Rolling on the wind with you forever. Holding on to us for worse or better. We got a wild love, raging, raging. Call me anytime that you see the lightning. Never feel alone, you can always find me. We've got a wild love, raging, raging. I trusted you, now you're full of attitude. We used to be addicted to each other. I trusted you, now you're full of attitude. We used to be addicted to each other. You never bothered to ask why I left without saying goodbye. This time you didn't even try. And I'm not perfect, I won't deny. But you got high on your own ego. My love is killing me. Now can you tell me where do we go? I'm your man, I'm no amigo. So where do we go from here? That's how it is and it's not clear. And there's no physical attraction. There's no way to get a function. Who got shot? Who got hit? And who's the one to bear the guilt?
lot of talk about this match. Great build-up. Let's hope we get a great game. It's now just started. Herwides. Chi. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it.
To take the lead. Very good stop here.
And that'll be a corner.
And it's a header. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one.
Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal.
Space to try and hit it now.
They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that.
Park.
And here's the shot.
That's really well done. Good defending. He's given the free kick, but no sign of the card. Maybe he just wants to make sure he's not made a rod for his own back with an early booking. Well, the away team will be interested in this because the home side are now defending with a clear offside trap.
Well, they've laid down a marker. Can they get through now, the opposition?
It's good play to get a foot in and intercept.
And shoots. Well, he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Herwides. And the pass not completed, really. Attacking now. In comes the challenge. Liang. That's going to run on through to the goalkeeper. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball.
Through pass.
Shot on.
That's going to be a corner. Cleared it well. Some options now for the pass. As for the home side, slight change in defensive emphasis here. Trying to get the opposition caught offside.
Just trying to squeeze up from the back, maybe compress the midfield as well.
They've coped with it well defensively. It's looking good, this move. Johnson. Schneider. Good challenge. On to the attack now. Liang. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Free kick given. Defender to it first. He's put it out. It's gone out for a corner.
It's a heading chance now.
At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique.
Patience is the name of the game at the moment. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Strong challenge. Into the attacking third. And the cross coming in. Promising build-up until that challenge.
That looked dangerous until he made the interception.
Great place to win it back.
Shots on here. Liang. Tackle goes in.
Well, there's going to be 3 minutes added on.
It's good play until they got that challenge in.
Just one of the best, Martin, at just shifting across, reading the pass.
Attacking well here.
He went in well. Well, that
I'm keeping it confidential, this is serious stuff. My secret heart will hold out for your love, but it's confidential. You don't know how I feel, and I am too shy to keep it real. Oh, 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 a true Aquarius. Oh, 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 I won't step on your toes. Love songs are for losers, baby.
The second half is off and underway.
Excellent interception.
On the attack here.
Trying to find an opening. Not panicking.
And he heads it for goal.
Well, that's way over the bar.
They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. And here comes the counter-attack.
Well, he's caught offside, trying to get in behind. He'll say that the pass should have come a bit earlier.
He goes a bit early, gets a bit too eager.
Here's Van Persie. He's coming forward with some danger.
Short passes, but they're keeping the ball.
Tackle goes in. That's a good spot by the defender.
That's really well done. Good defending. Sanya.
And Johnson.
Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Playing at home, I think they feel that they can work the offside trap today.
Yeah, it's a system I think they're comfortable with, Martin.
And in goes the cross.
And that clearly is a goal kick. Here's Van Persie.
Well, they're in a good position here.
Ramsey.
Shot on! And they've taken the lead here. You got to admire the way he placed the ball into the bottom corner of the net.
But the goalkeeper was in a decent position, but he was helpless to stop that one going in.
I think it was a game that deserved a goal. Now we've got it. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Good forward play from them. Challenges for the ball.
Well, it's an important area to win back the ball, that.
Could be a yellow card here for that foul. Herwides. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. And the referee spotted that deflection. He's pointed for the corner. And he's met it with his head. Another one's gone a-begging.
Well, it's catching, isn't it? What's that? 5-6 players that have missed sitters here today.
It's a good place to win the ball here. Just working away to try and find an opening. Gets his foot in there. 20 minutes of the 90 still to play. It's looking good, this move. It goes out wide again. Defender to it first. Ramsey. Could be dangerous. Doing well to keep the ball. And the cross coming in. He worked hard to get the cross in, but it didn't reach any of his teammates arriving in the middle. Just over quarter of an hour left on my watch. Sanya. If you want an indication, these possession statistics tell you about... He's got his shot off now. He's behind for another corner. Have a look at that, the corner count. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. The supporters, Alan, trying to play their part here and lift the home team.
Yeah, I think they believe, Martin. The question is, do those players down on the pitch believe as well here?
Well, the away team will be interested in this because the home side are now defending with a clear offside trap.
Well, they've laid down a marker. Can they get through now, the opposition?
Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Here the challenge is a good one. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. But he's caught offside, and you see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the pass. If he could have just stayed onside, he was through.
Ramsey. He might be through. That passing. Oh, great work by the keeper. Running out of time. They could still save themselves, but they're running out of opportunities. There's good progress with this attack. Shots on here. Oh, charged down. Oh, good through ball. Promising build-up until that challenge. Final whistle's gone, and it's on.
Johnny, está me ouvindo? Sim, sim, claro, tu ama e eu perdoamos. Já perdoamos, eu disse perdoamos. acontece, claro, acontece, a qualquer rumo. Eu disse qualquer rumo é 21. É claro, tudo perdoado. Johnny, do you? Johnny, can you hear me? Johnny.
In fine form. If that last game's got anything to go by, they showed themselves really in a terrific light to win. Can they do the same again?
Well, you'd fancy them too. I'm sure the manager wouldn't have had too much to say in between these two matches. Full of confidence, this side.
Davey. Good strong tackle. And now Messi. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now. He's made sure he's protected it. Attacking well here. And now the shot. Credit for taking on the shot.
Well, what a good chance that was for him. By his standards, that's a glaring miss.
Another turnover in play here with that interception. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Ramsey, cut out by the defender. Here's a chance to attack. And in he goes with the tackle. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance.
Well, he makes that transition happen quickly.
It's Yim. They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it for them. There goes the cross. And he heads it for goal.
How about that for a goal? It's given them the breakthrough, and they've had to work very hard to find a way through this defence. But when it came, it was superbly taken. And they're absolutely thrilled with the way they've got the lead here.
Here's Van Persie. Ramsey. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. It's with all stars. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. And he's met it with his head. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch.
The shot's on! The defenders managed to get in the way there.
Well, they've got a corner out of that, a bit lucky, it was deflected. I don't think the corner was supposed to go there because it went straight to the opposition. Makes a challenge here. Here's Van Persie. Into the attacking third. Fighting hard to get possession. That will be a free kick. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Got the tackle in. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. He's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception. Made it look easy, actually. Now Seto. A timely challenge. Now Johnson. Good forward play from them. There's the ball in. Done well to get it wide. Not done so well with the delivery from the wide areas. And he keeps possession with that header. To bring them level. Well, that was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside.
Just failed to look across the line.
Johnson. There's some potential in this move. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Trying to thread it through here. Space for the shot! Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed. Three minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time. Comes in strongly. The break is definitely on. Referee has pointed straight to the spot. Penalty given. It's a yellow card, Alan, and it is a penalty. Your thoughts?
Well, I thought it was a definite penalty, and I think the player might have been a bit concerned he was going to go for an early bath, but just a yellow.
That's an excellent penalty. Confidence personified with the penalty.
Yeah, I mean, this boy is a composed penalty taker, and he showed it there. Really, really cool strike, that.
Restarting at 2-0. Well, can you believe... the start now of the second half. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Cross coming in now.
And it's the goalkeeper's ball, quite clearly a wasted cross. And this is Utaka.
Intercepted well. That throw has literally tossed possession away. And he could get away here. Really in the clear now. They're passing. They've scored.
Got it down into the bottom corner and gets his reward for doing that.
Well, they can't wait to get the ball back out of the net and get the game going again because they're closing in.
Well, much different atmosphere in this stadium now, and it's difficult to call.
Off we go again, 2-1.
When you look at the two teams on paper, they shouldn't really be in this game. And here they are leading. It's actually that they're playing with no fear.
No, and they've clearly got a point to prove, haven't they? We've seen it so often. The underdogs make life really difficult for the favourites.
And in he goes with the tackle.
Great place to win it back. And that's given away possession. He's going to trust his goalkeeper's footwork here with a back pass. And here's the shot. Hit the post. Now Seto. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. No wasting of time in that situation. He's given possession away here. Into the attacking third. And in goes the cross. They're passing. Well, this could be a chance to level it up from the corner. Comes out with a punch. He's got his shot off now. Held off the defender with some good touches here. Davey. The ref blows for the free kick.
Alan, your view on the attempt at goal?
Time wasting, Alan, do you think, from the away team here? They've got to win, perhaps in their sights now if they do well, but there are other ways of seeing it through. Shot on!
He's made the save.
And headed towards where a team...
Now they've got a free kick here.
That's what they like to do, play quickly from a free kick.
And it will be their throw. Now Messi.
Well, he tried to find his man, but he's only put the ball into touch.
He's coming forward with some danger.
Strong challenge. In goes the tackle, and it's a corner because of it.
"20 minutes, and here's the header. Excellent work from the keeper.
But he'll be hoping for better efforts than that.
And now Messi.
But could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game.
It's Messi.
Here the challenge is a good one.
So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes.
Now Liu. Headed down to a teammate. Looking for an opening with some good control build-up. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in.
Now Messi.
Tackle here. He should have checked his run because he's well offside. Zanya. Ball back, the interceptor got it for them. He has been pressed there to running the ball out of play. El Fakiri. And the game drawing to a close. The referee has shown the player a yellow card.
Yeah, and that player's just got to be careful now.
Well, it looked like the right man in the right place at the right time, but it didn't pan out that way.
Oh, I think he was thinking about the headlines in the papers tomorrow before he'd even taken on the shot.
Throw in to come. It is coming to the business end of this match, isn't it? And they're still looking for that elusive goal.
Yeah, the crowd trying to gee up their players, trying to get behind them, trying to produce a bit better than we've seen so far.
Cross coming in now. Van Persie. It could have been a really significant shot, that. It did just miss, but for a moment we thought that would have influenced the shape of the scoreline.
Yeah, he grimaces. He knows that was a big moment. If he could have found the target there.
Well, we're in the last knockings of the game, but we're still on the edge of our seats here. Van Persie struck the post here. That's a splendid clearance. We have another shot. Oh, he's missed it, and that would have been the equaliser.
Oh, what a chance. What a chance that was, and I don't know whether he's going to get another in this match.
It's so frustrating for them. They're on the attack, they can't break through. To level it up now. Well, the crowd love this. A goalkeeper coming up for a corner. Check on the corner count. There was danger, but he's cleared it. Ali. That's the final score.
Two should combine, be true to your heart. You can believe in me, so take down your guard. The things I could do, we can build from the start. Will you trust in me? to the wild. Give it up to the wild. Out. When we wake up from this high and you're by my side, look in my eyes, we can start a whole new life. A whole new life. So take down your guard. The things I could do, we can build from the start. Will you trust in me? Ooh, nah. Would you want some right now? Tell me how you do it, do it. Would you want some right now? Tell me how you do it, do it. Would you want some right now? Tell me how you do it, do it. Tell me how you do it, do it.
They've been very impressive, this club, this season, and now they can have their eyes on the next division and be pushing forward for a promotion position.
Yeah, you've got it spot on, Martin. They've got plenty of quality players.
I couldn't imagine how it made you feel. Nothing is real if nothing appeals, and I couldn't stop with that look in your eyes. And now that you've left me alone, left it alone, something I condone, 'cause I didn't put on that much of a disguise into the night. You couldn't imagine it till it was done. Changing the past, changing the known, and something was said that could never define. Feelings regarding the show that we had. I know it was bad, I know I was mad. There's something you do that could never combine into the
So here we go, we're underway here. One or two tackles early on, he's given the free kick here. He's going to get his message across the ref. Ramsey, he's coming forward with some danger. And in he goes with the tackle. Chance to cross it. Good play, one-on-one.
To put them in front. Well, he's put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance has come to him so early in the game, but I have to say, he reacted perfectly. Really sharp right from the off, and they've taken the lead here.
And if you miss that, you look a little bit foolish, but he's found the bottom left with a plumb.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Now that's a throw. Bale. The back heel doesn't come off. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Well, we can see it again here. I don't think we need to, really, Alan, because it was very clear to the naked eye. A very obvious offside.
Yeah, I mean, we say it all the time, but he's just got to have a little glance across the line and make sure that he times his run much better than that.
Ramsey. Presented possession to the opposition now. Al-Habsi working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Gets his foot in there.
Shot on!
Throw in here.
There's some potential in this move. Al-Habsi. Oh, he could have put that away, but not quite. The player's done well here until it was the direction of the pass, really. Right idea, but couldn't find his man. It's out over the touchline. Tanaka. Bale. Well, they're in a good position here.
The shot's on! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
It's a corner. That's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone.
They cope with it well defensively.
There's the ball in. Ramsey. Brilliant football from this team. Very weak challenge. Chance to put it in the box from here.
And shoots! And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match. We'll see.
Well, that is one that we'll look at again because it's so eye-catching when that happens. Very rare, really, but it's a special goal.
Yeah, it really gets the crowd buzzing. And looks like being this lad's day. Wonderful strike.
Restarting at 2-0.
Easy decision, free kick. And they're on the move straight away. Good forward play from them. It's Sato.
And here's the shot. That's a fine strike, but not quite what he was hoping for.
But when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to bulge in the back of the net. Not quite, though.
To Johnson. Ramsey. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Good distance to the clearance then. Al-Habsi. Al-Habsi. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
And now the shot!
Very, very close. But the scoreline is still not as close as they need it to be.
Well, you can see the disappointment from his teammates. They thought he'd scored there.
Doing well to keep the ball. And the ball's got away from him. Son Young. Shots on here.
And that shot's blocked very quickly.
It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Bale came in with a challenge.
He's pointed for the free kick.
Cleared it well. Schneider. Ramsey. Attacking now. Oh, he's through. Shot on! Well, the keeper off his line to make that save. And the decision is a corner here. And here's the header. That's safely away.
He's got his shot off now.
And he knocks in the goal.
Two for him on the day. And two very well taken goals.
That's given them a comfortable situation here, 3-0 as the game gets underway.
4 minutes of added
4
time.
minutes still to come of added time. Just spotted the ball up and they're playing. Spotted that well and intercepted. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation.
Well, this is certainly going to be within their range now that the free kick has been given. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. The shot's on!
Well, that was the...
Follow my heart. Fall into line, fall into...
Really was a very one-sided first half, and the team on the wrong end of that scoreline has got to show a bit of backbone now. Well, it's overhit, isn't it? And it's the goalkeeper's ball. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. It's Lau. He's got it back again from his teammate. Can't keep the ball at the moment. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. He's taken on his man and beaten him. And in goes the cross. Blocked well by the defender. And the assistant signals for the throw. Just working away to try and find an opening. Tries the through pass.
Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for that.
Now it's a corner. Well, they're in a good position here. Turnover there. That's a free kick. That's going to be a yellow card for this player.
You can't have any complaints.
Schneider. Well read by the defender. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Here the challenge is a good one. On the attack here.
And it's in!
Well, the whole stadium stands as one. That is one of those special moments you don't often see.
A glorious goal.
Well, there's a goal that's perhaps not gone according to the script here. They just picked their moment to get forward after a lot of defending.
Yeah, and they can thank the defenders for that, but when they did get the ball, they moved it forward really quickly. They were ruthless there. Well, they gave it straight to him, didn't they?
Makes a challenge here. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. It's gone in very fairly and won the ball cleanly. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into a quite a...
He's got his shot off now.
Great work from the goalkeeper. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Still 20 minutes to go. It's a good place to win the ball here. On to the attack now. Comes in strongly. Al-Habsi. Well, he's got away from him. Ramsey. Through pass. Here's an opportunity.
The shot's on.
Good stop by the goalkeeper. Could be dangerous. He's proved me wrong straight away.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
Challenges for the ball. Didn't want the referee to blow his whistle, and he hasn't.
So often you see it, it's a bad tackle and he blows straight away, but the advantage is played.
First touch was poor. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Ramsey. Schneider. That's a good block. Al-Habsi. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Won it back with an interception. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. They cope with it well defensively. Corner kick given. That's proper clearance. Well away from the danger zone. Now Johnson. And in goes the cross. And in comes the header. He's kept it out. That's a corner. And he's in there with a header. Good work by the goalkeeper.
2 minutes of added time.
Space to cross the ball now. Good through pass. That is a tackle and a half. Well, it was close enough to keep these. Chance to put it in the box from here.
And shoots! And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this.
And here's the header. That's safely away.
He's got his shot off now.
And he knocks in the goal.
Two for him on the day. And two very well taken.
So we're ready to start. Sit back and enjoy the next 90 minutes of football.
And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Good position, they've worked this attack very well.
And he's met it with his head.
Terrific stop. It will be a corner. Well, they're in a good position here. Defender to it first. Makes a challenge here. Ramsey.
And here's the shot.
And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Yang. Now who? Mang. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Son Young. There's some potential in this move. And this is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. And Fang. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Intercepted well. El Fakiri. And the take wasn't very convincing, was it? Liang. Well defended, not just getting across. The referee has awarded this free kick. That was an easy decision for the ref.
Well, he's tried to go for the slide tackle, and he's a fraction off getting the ball. It is a foul.
Now Ishige. Here's a chance to attack. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Well, they've got to work hard to try and get it back.
Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. And they're still going backwards all the way to the goalkeeper.
Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Neither side able to dwell on the ball for very long here. They're going to have to restart with a throw. Here's Son Young. Here's Ishito. Poon attacking well here. to put them in front.
And there it is, the goal! Well, possibly in the minds of the players, the fact that there are more games to come means that they're not actually fazed too much by this, but their target was to get 1 point today, but now they're losing.
Yeah, and if they do lose it and they waste this opportunity, all of a sudden a bit of doubt creeps into their minds as to whether they can go on and do it. So now is better than later. And how's about that for composure? Just dropping his shoulder, rolling it into the bottom left.
Ishito. Excellent interception. Mang. Gets his foot in there. El Fakiri. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Ramsey. And it's a shot now!
Oh, great work by the keeper.
And it's gone for a corner. Now Ishige. It's looking good, this move.
Surely, the equaliser. Oh, he's missed it, and that would have been the equaliser.
Oh, what a chance. What a chance that was, and I don't know whether he's going to get another in this match.
Here's Ishito. Here's Yang.
We could be in. Shot on!
That was the opening that they've been working so hard to get back on level terms.
And you're right, Martin, they have worked extremely hard. Just let down at the death there. What a miss.
Johnson. He's coming forward with some danger. They've linked up well.
And here's the shot.
And in he goes with the tackle.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress.
That looked dangerous until he made the interception. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
There will be a minimum of
3 minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time. Schneider. Johnson. Well, that's... Kick-off here for the start of the second half. Now who? It's good play until they got that challenge in.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going.
Onto the attack now. Brilliant football from this team. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. And it'll go into the middle now. Cross is blocked here. Bit of pressure on the player, that's why it's gone out.
and very confident to get the game moving again. Well, he's read that, hasn't he? A little too eager to get in behind the opposition, caught offside.
Yeah, he's unlucky. There wasn't much in it there.
Mooney. There's some potential in this move. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Good interception. Mooney. Could be dangerous. Comes in with a tackle. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Ishito. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Great place to win it back. Corner given after that tackle. And he's headed it goalwards. Well, let's have a look at these stats, and the team with more shots is actually losing the game.
Well, they've done well, 2/3 of the pitch in terms of creating chances, getting shots off, but they just haven't made life difficult enough for the goalkeeper.
And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Ah, it's a penalty. The decision is made by the referee. It is a penalty, and the card is yellow.
I just wondered about the colour there. I thought I saw red coming out for a second, but no. I think the booking is fair enough.
And he saved it. Shot on.
Oh, it's hit the post, and away for a goal kick. Corner. Referee says free kick. Johnson. Oh, he's got away from him. On the attack here. Well, great skill on the ball here. On the well, they've got a set-piece specialist, haven't they? And this might just suit him. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. Still 20 minutes to go. El Fakiri. Well, it's been very even. That's the way it's looked to us as a game, and the possession stats certainly confirm that.
Yeah, I think if I had to guess at it, I would probably go. It's been a bit...
He's had a go here. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Mooney. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Makes the challenge here. Johnson. Schneider. Liang. Mooney. Attacking now. He might be through. And shoots! Up for grabs here. It's a quick break. He's got his shot off now. Very good stop here. It's still on here, Alan, isn't it? I mean, one goal and that's promotion, even though they've got these other games in hand.
Not much time left, but still, it's still possible.
It certainly is, and they have had one or two good moments going forward. If they can just find that vital pass and the finish, then they could be home and hosed.
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
The shot's on!
Oh, how much difference that could have made.
Well, I don't know whether nerves got the better of him because he was aware of how important it was to score there.
Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
He actually went right over on his ankle, but he has carried on, so I think it's unlikely to force him off the field.
Jeff, thank you very much. It is coming to the business end of this match, isn't it? And they're still looking for that elusive goal.
Yeah, the crowd trying to cheer up their players, trying to get behind them, trying to produce a bit better than we've seen so far.
Fang played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going, gets his foot in there. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes. Could be dangerous. That's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. Now who? Well, he's threaded the path through neatly. Defender to it first. Free kick given. Well, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, I don't think there's any choice there from the ref.